This is S.J. Pedersen again with some basic tutorials about rhythms. I'm using Sibelius, and that's how I'm inputting the notes. I have other tutorials if there are something about the inputting of the notes, etc. that you don't understand. In this tutorial right here, I'm going to scroll in just a little bit, get a little bigger, better view. I'm going to explain how the guitar and bass could play along with a drum beat similar to the one that I have created. I'll play it again. It sounds like this. I'm going to go for the bass next. It's very common in rock bass songs that bass plays straight 8 notes. If I press on my little numpad over here, press this one, I'm going to get 8 notes in there, and if I select an A, I get a low A. If I want to replicate that A, I can just press the R key, or I can just hold it down for tons of them if I want to. One too many maybe. Now what we have here is a bass pattern of straight 8 notes that goes straight in hand with this drum beat. It will sound like this. And we basically have every AC/DC song ever written. It sounds very boring staying on the same A, but if I, for instance, take these ones and I go down to E instead, I can move all these notes by the arrow down. This is an E, the lowest note on your bass. I'm going to delete this bar to keep a 4-bar progression. Now I have something that at least has some movements. Playback's a bit jerky. Bass notes playing 8 notes, the drum playing kind of the most standard drum pattern that there is. It's common for the guitar as well to do 8 notes. Guitars often play power chords. If I select all these 4 bars and bring into the electric guitar and go up an octave, and in addition to that press 5, not on the numpad but on my keyboard, I'm now adding a note that's a 5th above each one. This is generally referred to as a power chord. Now I'm going to also press the mixer because it's going to sound a little better if I pan these in different places. I'm going to pan the guitar a little bit to the left, the bass. If I can get this to move a little bit to the right, just a little bit, keep the drums towards the middle. Now we will have your basic rock progression. And that's the end of this tutorial. That's basically showing you what you can do with 8 notes and quarter notes in a rock context. This rhythm is very straight. When you have a rhythm feel that is very jerky, that's known as syncopated rhythms. Or we can have rhythms that are dotted or that have all kinds of different grooves, and I'm going to go over that in the next tutorial. See you then.